discipline to execute day in and day out. Once you can do all those things, can you stay focused on the process, or will you get overcome by the circumstances?
Good morning, good morning. Today we're going to be taking a look at the DXY or dollar, XRP, along with liquidity and Sigma. So, all right, starting with our lovely DXY, we have an ABC working out here. Now, this portion that we have here, we have a wave 1, wave 2 of this next leg, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my thoughts are we actually could still squeeze higher on the dollar with a fear dump here and push it up, which is pretty substantial in currency. One more leg, I don't know what that is. Let's see here, let's try that again. The one more leg higher and squeeze up to an equal measured move, which would happen to coincide with the 50-week moving average, which is this pink one right here. Notice how we're back testing the 100-week moving average right now, and that's after finding and breaking out above that 50, and here's the 21 in red, pushing higher and going into this level. So a good back test, breakout and back test of that before a rollover is likely. So I do think we do have some more pain for crypto until this actually squeezes fully, and then we can start seeing that reversal through. And it just looks like that's really, the fact that those two are lined up, if this is a quick move, that would be your liquidation cascade that we would see across markets. So the next component that we would be looking at is XRP itself. So zooming in on the XRP timeframes, we are setting up two different quick scenarios for quick trades, and then again, bias is still that we roll over one more time because these wave 4s are pretty aggressive. So we have a 5-wave move to the upside here, an ABC downside, and then this is actually looking like a bullish rising wedge. A rising wedge that can then come back. So as long as we hold 103, then I suspect that we would actually squeeze higher and move our way up to this 110 region, and that would finish out our wave 4 over here with a quick squeeze to wreck the shorts that are over leveraged, and then we get our last rejection down to finish out that 5th wave. So this is kind of how I'm looking at this trade right now. If we're doing a quick trade, we can grab in at 104, and let's say we get in at 103 and change, and we move up to that region right there. You're looking at a quick 6% return, and you can then quickly from there watch how price action reacts at 110, which was that area of breakdown that we were expecting. And normally you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you roll up above wave 4 within this wave, this wave 3 here, this little 4th. And then so you get up to there, which is perfect, right where our measured move would be. And then the rollover happens, and that's your last capitulation move to the downside somewhere in the sub-dollar region. And the gift has been given. So we will be watching. Now, obviously, if we just go bleh, then that was it, right? We did really close this inefficiency right here. This could be the ABC. And so it's really all about 103.3. And if we bounce at 103.3, then I expect us to go to 110. If we just lose this low right here at 103 and less, then I would expect us to continue downward quickly and aggressively. So, but that would be it. That would be our last final diagonal to the downside completing. And then this one I suspect will be a capitulation, aggressive capitulation. It will be very, very quick. And so be ready for that move when it does manifest. It's going to be pretty wild. So, all right, so we've got all that playing, and then finally we've got the liquidity stacked on both sides on the larger time frames. So you can see it's down here and up here, so they can go either direction. Down is probably what's going to, at least maybe up and then down. Then we've got our velo data, massive short positions, open interest, unhealthy, double red to the upside at the lows. So all the shorts are piling in at the lows here. Doesn't mean they're not going to win in the short term, but it does mean that we have a lot of people who are like thinking lower is in the cards, and they'll probably be right, but then it'll be aggressively wrong from there. So we'll see how that plays. Now, jumping over to Sigma, you can see that XRP has been having a negative impact on our current price action as we've refallen below down to 702, which is pretty crazy. And you can see that the volume is actually buys coming in, which is funny. And so when we flash over your RSI completely down at the gutter for the stochastic, so we're definitely looking like we're getting to the bottom here. Then you get yourself the XRP price action, itself, we are getting some sellers finally coming in, giving us some price discounts on the people who are absorbing it. So this is our first kind of pullback here. So we'll see if there's buyers step in and actually push the XRP pairing back up again. But so far, this has been a pretty big fight between those who didn't want the coin anymore and those who do. And so this is what we're seeing in the background with this, with the Sigma coin and how it's playing out against the actual existing holders. So still, I think it just did set a lower. No, not yet. Doesn't look like it set another lower low yet. So if there is a step in that happens and buyers come in and buy the coin, this will be very bullish going forward. And then, of course, XRP as it falls would be cheaper and give the opportunity for people to enter in and get that great entry that they've been looking for. So, so Sigma is looking primed on the backside. Buyers are still buying, which is wonderful. Then you've got XRP itself having a massive short interest with this on the daily overdone move, and then we finish with our move here with XRP itself. If we hold 103.3, then we would bounce to 110. If we don't and we just start going down, then this was our ABC right here, and Goblin Town awaits. So we will find out very soon which one we're in. All right, guys, we'll check in tomorrow, and thanks so much for watching.